It's been about 10 minutes with my technical difficulties and whatnot. So I don't see anyone here yet. I'm going to flip back over to the YouTube screen. I'm going to try something. The last time I did the live stream, I was messing around with playing music, and I finally figured out via a tip that I saw before I went on vacation, and I want to test it out to see if having headphones in works. Let me get the music channel that I like. Wow, this thing's going really slow. Yikes. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I'm going to try to turn on one of my good buddies. He does a live stream all the time with his royalty-free music. It's MU free music for your videos. Clicking on his YouTube. I'm assuming it's a he. I'm so sorry. I don't really know. It could be a she. But they've got some really great music that they play, and they'll do like a live streaming of the music from time to time. So let me see if I can find one. I'm going to unmute the screen for just a second. Okay. So let me try to put in my earphones. We're going to test this out live, people. Especially since I don't have anybody on here. Or I don't think I do. I'm not able to see my chat right now. So if you're there, please bear with me for just a moment. Because I was really curious to see, to see if this would work here. So they have playlists. There was one, Light and Fun. That's what I'm going to play. There's like 11 songs in that, but ouch. We'll give it a shot. Okay, now let me get back into OBS. I can hear music. I don't hear myself talk. I'm going to unmute the desktop audio. I'm not hearing an echo. I think I'm good. Let me know if any of you hear music and you're hearing me talk. Ah, hey, Benjamin. How are you? Whoops, I'm losing my headphones here. I think it's playing the music to where you guys can hear it, and you're also hearing me talk. Let me know if the music is too loud, because I'm kind of having a problem hearing myself. Oh, you can't hear the music, Ben? Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Wow. Okay. Well, it says desktop audio, and I see the bars are moving. I don't want to really turn it up that loud, though, because then it's over the microphone. Can you hear it now? Wow, this is wild. If y'all aren't hearing the music, I'm hearing the music. At least I'm not hearing the echo, like the infinity echo. Wow. Still no music. All right, I'm going to have to research that further. Let me see if I'm missing out something here. I've got... It should be playing. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and mute the desktop audio and mute my actual desktop. And I'm going to take my headphones out now because there's nothing I should be hearing. I'm going to turn off his playlist. Sorry, MU. Free music for your videos. I tried. Okay. Oh, well. That was test number 2 for music. So maybe I will eventually get that figured out. I don't know. We're going to take the headphone thingy out. So I have the Logitech webcam in the USB. I have the Blue Yeti microphone in the USB. And as far as what I'm looking at in OBS here, it shows the mic audio. The little bars are moving every time I say anything. So I know it's picking up the audio there. I have the camera muted. And now I have the desktop audio muted. Yeah. So I don't know. When I watched a video before I went on vacation, it was saying to make sure that your desktop audio in OBS was unmuted. And as long as the bars were moving on the desktop audio, that it should pick up the music. Like if you were playing someone's playlist on YouTube, or if you had Spotify. It's just terrible. You need to find a way to play music through OBS. Yes, Ben. And, well, thank you. Everything is great. The sound, the picture's good, just no music. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing about the music there. I did install a music scroller before I went on vacation for that Spotify, and I thought I got that going. You know what? Ben, if you don't mind, if you have a few minutes, I'm going to try to connect that Spotify and see if you can hear that. So maybe I might not be able to play a YouTube playlist right now, but the Spotify thing that I've got linked up in this crazy OBS, maybe that'll work. Let me try it. Let's see, because I have a couple of playlists that are no copyright. I'm just going to test it out. Let me see here. I think I have to go in and pull another code that will pick up into the music scroller. Let me find it. The problem that I have with using Spotify is that it's a little scary for me if I don't know, because they can change their songs at any time. And if I don't know what they're changing it to, it makes me a little afraid of what you might be hearing. Okay, so this one says chilled, no copyright sounds, chilled music. So I'm going to hit play. And then I've got to go into a folder. Here on my music folder to get, I had to download a plugin called Snip. And I have to activate it. There's like a little icon, so I'm double clicking that. Wait a minute. Okay, so we don't want to do that right now. Where is the little... I have to do that. Ben, thank you so much for being patient while I'm trying to play around with this. I don't know. I should already have that down here. Let's see. There is the Spotify. Is this it right here? This is it. Snip. Okay, come on. There it goes. Now, once this thing is activated, ooh, scary. Okay. Thank you so much, Ben. I really appreciate that. So I just activated the Snip plugin. Spotify is playing. So now I'm going to hit the little button in OBS for my music scroller. It pulled it up. Let me hit the transition button so now you can see supposedly what it's playing from Spotify. Can you hear it, Ben? I don't think I can hear it like as far as my desktop because I unmuted my desktop. Okay, the desktop audio button is just going crazy now that I unmuted it within OBS, so there should be music playing. Can you hear anything, Ben? Or anyone else that might be here? Ben may have ran for the hills. I'm going to try this headphone thing here in just a second if I don't get a response. Because I know it'll start echoing. And I can hear myself talk because I unmuted the desktop for me. Still no music? Wow. I'm going to try this headphone thing here in just a second if I don't get a response. Turning up the speakers. And I can hear myself talk because I unmuted the desktop for me. I'm starting to get the echo now. Can you turn it up as high as it goes? Okay, let's see. Turn up the speakers. I just turned up the desktop audio in OBS as high as it will go. And now it's like in the red zone. So it's acting as if it's louder than my microphone. Okay, let's see. Can you hear anything now? I just turned up the desktop audio in OBS as high as it will go. And now it's like... Now you hear music. Okay, so is the music louder than me talking? Like, is it just low under me talking? Or... Because I don't want to blast anyone out into space. Now you hear music. Okay, so is the music louder than me talking? Like, is it... Okay, I'm going to try to plug in my headphone so I can get rid of this echo. Okay, headphones are plugged in. Can you still hear music, Ben? Okay, so you shouldn't hear me twice now that I have the headphones plugged in. How's that? Woo! Okay, so no, you are over this, so you still haven't. Okay, I can hear the music and I can hear me talk in my headphones. Ah, okay, so the music goes away when I plug in my headphones. Well, now that's a bummer. Okay, now I'm going to unplug the headphones. I can hear the music and I can hear me talk in my headphones. I'm going to mute the desktop audio in OBS. Well, now that's a bummer. Okay, now I'm going to unplug the headphones. I'm going to mute the desktop audio. I just unmuted the desktop audio in OBS. I'm going to hit the mute button, though, on my actual computer. Okay. Let's see what happens there, Ben. So the desktop audio within OBS is still picking up the music, okay? However, I turned off my speakers on the actual desktop so that I'm not hearing any music. I'm not hearing myself talk. So the only voice you should hear is just through the Blue Yeti microphone and hopefully some music. Maybe. Let me know. Someone tell me if there's any music. I mean, this is like way over my head here. But I do appreciate you trying to help me test it out. Can you mute just the video playing? I can't hear the music now after you muted it. Can you mute just the video playing? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I just unmuted my desktop, but now that means the desktop audio is going to pick me up talking. The Blue Yeti is going to pick me up talking, and I'm going to start that echoing loop business. So, yeah, I just unmuted my desktop, and now that means desktop audio. You know how I hear on YouTube, I have a little speaker icon on it. I can mute or unmute it. So let me try like muting myself over here. Is that what you mean? Okay, so now that's muted. Okay, so I muted myself on YouTube. Is that what you meant, Ben? Let us see if that worked. Wow, so that's it. So you can hear the music and you just hear one of my voices of the many voices in my head. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Wow. Whew. Okay, so you're hearing no echo. The music is playing. And the music, I mean, you can hear me without me having to yell. So the music isn't too loud because I see down here on the desktop audio, it keeps going into the red with the music playing, which means that's supposed to be loud. But you're saying it's not? That it sounds good? If it's good, I'm shocked. I gotta have another drink of Diet Coke. Everything is perfect. Keep it that way on future streams. All right. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate that. I was a little afraid that the music would be blasting everyone out, but I guess not. Hey, I'm going to try one more thing, if you don't mind. I'm going to hit the mute on my actual desktop again, and let me know if the music goes away when I do that, okay? Okay, I just muted it, so I'm not hearing any music. I'm not hearing myself through OBS or anything. So the only thing I could actually hear if I had my headphones on would be the Blue Yeti microphone. So just me speaking. So let me know, did the music go away when I did that? I'm going to have to make some notes. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate you. You're the only one that showed up, and here I am putting you to work. Oh my gosh. But I appreciate it. Okay, the music is gone. So I'm going to unmute my speakers. And I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But the desktop audio is like going into the red. So, hey, the desktop audio is like, ooh, we got some music. Within OBS. The desktop audio is going crazy over here into the red, but the speakers, my computer speakers, I only have at 11. So for me in this room, it's not blowing my hair back. Glad to help. Hi, best friend in your thread. Hello. Girl, we've been having some problems with some music. Bless his heart, Ben has been helping me out trying to get this music figured out. I've finally got some music. How are you guys doing now that I've conquered some technical difficulties? I am going to have to make some notes. So, just mute the YouTube before I forget. Then I'll have to message Ben and say, "Ben, what did you tell me to do again?" Mute YouTube, but leave my desktop on. There we go, babies. So, so Spotify is working. Y'all are seeing the little ticker up here. Ben, I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to go back to the playlist that I originally tried, and let's see if that works. Let us see. So I'm going to hit the, I'm going to take the music scroller off. Maybe. Music scroller is gone. So now that disappeared over here in OBS. I'm going to pause Spotify. And now I'm going to get back into YouTube. Oh, the trials and tribulations of just trying to play music during a OBS live stream. Wow, now it's probably going to be like, no, we're not going to let you try that. Okay, MU, free music. Let's try this again. I really like the music that they have on their playlist because, especially the chilled out, happy one. I really like that one. So, and with that, there's no words or anything that I'm afraid of what could possibly be playing. So, because I've already listened to all of them, and he doesn't change the music in those playlists, so it's the same stuff every time. It just kind of, there's several songs. So let's see. Let's pick a playlist there. I think I'll try that one again. The light and fun free music. Maybe. Okay. Here it is. Oh, but see, it's got his playlist is muted. So I'm going to unmute his playlist. And let's see if you guys can hear it. Oop, oop, oop. I think I lost you guys. No! Did that? Okay, let's try that. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm not very good at YouTube in general. Oh, yes, you are, best friend. There's a little delay on the chat and the speech on the stream, but no one need to know that. I think that the delay is normal in OBS Hangouts. Okay, so you're hearing the music then. Woo! So now I know that Spotify will work, and I know that the playlist will work. The only thing I have to do is mute my own live stream, apparently, and that solved it. The other thing is I can actually hear. Yeah, I can hear the music, but now the music isn't loud, so hopefully you all can still hear my voice. I just don't want to blast anyone, so if I keep it like this, I think my desktop speakers, they're at 11. Turn the music as high as it can go. Ooh, okay. Let me get back over to his. Okay. Okay, how's that? That's an echo. Is that really loud? Okay. I've got my desktop speakers at 24, and I'm starting to hear a little bit of my voice echoing. And I think that's because it's going through this Blue Yeti microphone again. Can you still hear the music? The music, I increased it by double. Before I put it on 75%, and it was like blasting me out of my own room here. Okay, so you can hear me. Can you hear the music? Oh, his song just stopped playing. Hang on. He's going to another song here. Oh. Eventually. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for coming by. We're playing around with trying to find the music. I am hearing an echo. Oh, and okay, so best friend in your thread, you're hearing an echo too. Okay. Hold on here. Okay, my live stream is still muted at YouTube. I'm going to just X off of it all the way. I'm going to X off of that. So now the only thing I have unmuted is the MU Free Music for Your Videos channel. If I mute his channel, though, then you won't hear his music. I think that's what might be causing it. Let me know. Did the echo go away? I think I can still hear a tiny echo. Hello. Oh my gosh. This is too much, man. I don't know how these professional live streamers do this stuff so easily. So the headphones thing didn't work for me earlier. As soon as I plugged in the headphones, Ben said the music went away. Lower your sound input a little. Okay. So now I just lowered my speakers on my computer down to 16. Let me get into OBS. Yeah, see the desktop audio on the OBS is like crazy in the red. So I'm going to move it down. I think I just moved it to 30 or negative 35. Let me know. Did that take away the echo? The Yeti mic. Lower it just a tiny bit. Oh, okay. Let's see. How's that, Ben? Is that the issue with the echo? Is there an echo anymore? I'm going to put these headphones out of the way because I keep reaching for them. They're not going to do you any good. Okay, so we got best friend in your thread, Rebecca and Ben. Is there any echo anymore? Am I still echoing? I'm hearing myself through, I guess, not the OBS, but the actual speaker on my computer because of the Blue Yeti. So I'm hearing it, but it's not as bad as it was before. Okay, so you think it's good? And are you still hearing music? You could do your stream like this at this point. Yes! But let me know, do you hear the music? Or no? No music? Remember the settings for future streams. Yes. Okay, so I'm actually, because I had the Yeti. Okay, here's the Yeti. Woo! Oh, wait, you can't see it. There it is. So I had it at the midpoint setting, and I just lowered it just a little bit. So that part, I'll just leave that alone. Okay, so you hear the music. All right. And the music isn't overpowering? So that's cool. Okay, so what I actually wound up doing is I took the desktop audio in OBS. I knocked it down to 35 or negative 35. I'm sorry. So now I'm staying in the green every time the music is playing instead of it going all the way to the red. And then I lowered my Blue Yeti down to just, I think it was 2 notches from the midpoint. So you all can hear my voice. It's over the music. You can hear music. Finally! And there's no echo. You hear the echo and you bring the mic too close to you. Okay, so I'm going to shove the mic over here at the light. Maybe that. Although it's awfully close to the computer speakers. So let me try something else. I'm going to move the microphone away from the computer speakers. So now the mic is over here to my right. It's away from the computer, which is over here in front of me, and the mic is over here to my right. When I did that, I can hear just a little bit more of my voice. So I think there may be still some voice echo. I just turned it down another notch on the Blue Yeti microphone. So let me look at it. Let me see what it's doing in the OBS software. Yeah, so every time I talk, it's green to yellow, so it's not hitting into the red. So let me turn down the mic / audio and see if that has any effect on an echo. I'm going to go down to, let's see, what's that number? Negative 25. Okay, so I just lowered in OBS. If you guys, I think Ben, you're using OBS, right? So when you're actually looking at your OBS, I have 3 different audio sources in the mixer area. The Blue Yeti microphone is on the very bottom. So I took it down to negative 25 and I don't hear the echo anymore. Can you hear an echo? Ooh la la. Let's party. Oh man, bye best friend in your thread. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have fun in your meeting. Oh, thank you, Ben. Yeah, let's party. Woo! I'm so excited. Now I won't touch any buttons. I will just leave it like this. And that way, hopefully, it'll all work again. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Oh, you couldn't get the OBS to work because your computer is too old. Well, before, I think I told you, Ben, I upgraded the computer that I had because it was just slowing down. Memory was getting sucked up and everything. Rebecca, we're dancing, baby. Woo! Let's go. I'm going to pull out some of those 70s moves. Let's go. I was born in 73, so in my own defense, I mean, I didn't hit the discos or anything, but I did like that music. Woo! Well, we're getting wild up in here. I'm going to drink some more Diet Coke. Just let me know, though, if any of this music gets too loud. Okay. Woo! So I am going to, there we go. So the chat box now, I had to minimize it for just a second. The desktop audio is set on, oh, it adjusted itself. Isn't that strange? It says it is on negative, what is that, 20? Negative 20. Wow. No. Okay, so desktop audio, for some reason, when I adjusted the Blue Yeti mic, I guess it auto-adjusted the desktop audio. So it is now down to negative 42. The Blue Yeti is negative 26. So just remember those settings. Actually, I won't touch them again because I know it will work. Hey, 1974, yeah. Oh, the computer situation though. We didn't want to buy an entirely brand new computer because it was going to wind up being like $2,000. So what we did is we took a chance, really. I mean, I know people do it all the time, but we went ahead and got the 2 terabyte SSD hard drive, which this computer, it's a Dell computer. Now I can't recall what model it is, but I think it's an Inspiron 1 2320. But it only had 500 gigabytes back, I think it's 7 years ago when I bought this thing. So it had the traditional hard drive with the moving parts. And as I researched, I found out that it's best to do those SSD hard drives because they don't have any moving pieces in it. So went ahead and opted to get the 2 terabyte because that when you go and buy a computer right now here in 2018, they all start or tend to at 2 terabytes up to 4 terabytes. But the 4 terabytes are like $6,000 computers, and that's woo. The 2 terabyte computers are about $2,500, which is way past our budget right now. So we went ahead and got that 2 terabyte SSD hard drive, and I also got 2 of the RAM. It's like these little chipboards, and they have 4 gigs on each one. So, excuse me, a total of 8 gigs now. So we just changed those out for the RAM, and we changed out the hard drive to that SSD 2 terabyte hard drive. And since doing that, most everything has sped up. I was a little bit afraid because, I didn't want to put something in here that this system, like overall, couldn't take it. So you do have to do your research there. When you mess around with the RAM, you have to do make sure that you don't get a different speed in the RAM. So I think mine was 1333 megahertz, and I had to stay within that to upgrade to the 8 gig of RAM, those little chip thingies that we had to replace. Because before I only had 2, I think they were 2 gigabytes each, and we just pulled those out and popped in the 2 that were 4 gigabytes each. So now in total, I have 8 gigs of RAM. So that really sped everything up as far as Microsoft Office, Photoshop, my Adobe programs, all of that stuff. And then I was able to try this OBS software again. And so far, it seems to be okay. Although I do notice in YouTube, when you go into your live control panel, it just sometimes it acts like it's not picking up a good enough signal. And I don't know if that's because of OBS or because of YouTube. So I don't know, Ben. If you have that problem, let me know. Rebecca's birthday's next month for Halloween. Yay! Well, happy early birthday, Rebecca. I hope you enjoy it. Are you working on any jewelry right now, Rebecca? I've got 3 projects that I'm supposed to be working on right now, but I just got back from vacation. I don't know if y'all saw the Myrtle Beach video that I put up. Oh, when did I do that? Last night? Sometime last night. We had a very quick trip, and it was one of those things where I think we had 3 days, and we flew from Texas to Atlanta, and then we drove from Atlanta to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So that really extended the getting there aspect of it. So in trying to get from Texas to Myrtle Beach, it actually worked out okay because we rented a car and all that stuff. So I think it only really, because of the layover time we were going to have to sit in Atlanta before the next flight, it really only added about an hour because we had to drive. Now, on the return back, though, it added about another 4 hours, I think, because if we had gotten a connecting flight to go on from, like we came from Myrtle Beach to Atlanta and then Atlanta back to El Paso, if we had done that coming back, it would have been a little bit quicker for us to get back, but it just didn't happen that way. And also, it makes me physically ill to fly. So that helped me. It didn't really help my husband because he did all of the driving, actually. So that was a bummer. But it was nice for those 3 days to be at the beach. Your birthday was this past Saturday. Well, happy, what is that? Belated birthday. Happy birthday, Ben. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Belated birthday. Your birthday is on Halloween Day, and you've not done any jewelry, but you're already started. Oh, good. Hey, let me know how you like that, Rebecca. I'm glad for you. That'll be fun. And you'll get to talk to a lot of people that really can be helpful with your jewelry making. Okay. No problem, Ben. Well, hello, have at it. It's nice to see you. We've been having some technical difficulties trying to figure out how to play the music on this OBS live stream mess. So we finally got that figured out, and now we're just kind of chit-chatting. Everybody's got birthdays, or they just had a birthday, or a birthday's coming up. So we were singing happy birthday there for a minute. Oh, that's good, Rebecca. I'm glad. So you're taking this online, and then do you have like a certain lesson plan that you have to put by, like, what, in a week's time, and then you have to show your work, or how do they do that? Just wanted to pop in and show you support. Thank you so much, have at it. I really appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in. Have a great day. So yeah, Rebecca, just let me know how you have to post that. And I'd be interested to know what the experience is now. It's been a long time since I did that. I really love to take classes, though, even with Creative Live and Crafty. And those are just, though, really short, individualized projects or techniques that you're learning. So, and I've also done the Jewelry Academy, which is, again, you go for targeted things. So back when I was learning how to do wire wrapping, I went in through the Jewelry Academy while I was also doing 2 other trainings elsewhere. So it kind of helped me to see different teaching styles. Hi, Ben. Hey, you missed it. Have at it was just here a second ago. I think I must have scared Ben off when I tried to sing happy birthday. Woo! I'm so happy that I finally got this crazy music thing figured out. As long as I don't touch any buttons and settings between now and the next time I do a live stream, this ought to work out. This ought to be great. Yay! Oh, have at it. You're still here? Well, Ben is back. So Ben and have at it, and Rebecca, and I think best friend in your thread said she had a meeting, so she's gone. It's a mixture of reading, audio, and video content. At the end of each unit, they give you a comprehensive test and a design project. So do you have to then post your pictures, though, of your design project? Because when I was in that thing, I had to post pictures, and then everyone talked about each other's photos that you posted. So I just wondered if it was the same thing. Like, do you have that kind of a live chat component of posting your jewelry making project? Aw, thanks, Ben. I think Rebecca, she doesn't have any videos that she's making yet. She comes and watches videos, though, don't you, Rebecca? She's a sweetie. I love Rebecca. She's actually out here with me in El Paso. Oh, you're connected with Have At It? Okay. Yay! Well, I'm so happy that you got to stop in here, Benjamin. Ben is awesome. He's so supportive of so many people. I don't even know how you have the time to do it, Ben, because I see you everywhere. I've actually been missing in action now again for I think about 2 weeks, and part of that is because of the vacation. And then another part of that was just dealing with Willie, and I was sick there for a little bit. I was almost afraid I wasn't going to be able to go on vacation, but everything worked out. Yay. And now this weekend, I'm supposed to start teaching a class at the community college out here, a jewelry making class. So I've got to call here in about 2 hours to find out if that's going to be canceled or if I'm still teaching it. So that'll go on for 4 weeks if I have enough students. Yeah, Ben is everywhere. I know there are. I can't seem to get a lot of the crafting channels to want to come in on the Crafty Creators. I don't know exactly what that is about, but I'm just chalking it up to there's just so many groups out there, and time is valuable. So a lot of people, they just don't have the time to jump in like that. You have to mail in your projects. Oh, really? Wow, I didn't have to mail mine. Huh. I guess they've changed that then. So then I mean, do they send them back? You just give them away. They will find you. Yes. Well, my Sparkle by Monica channel is really my main channel, and I started the Crafty Creators channel just to kind of help out my fellow crafty creative people that were posting videos and stuff. And I'm finding that a lot of people, they don't come in on the live stream, but they come and watch it after the fact, and then they're not really active on social media because a lot of them don't even have social media. So I don't know. I keep trying to tell everyone, I think I am a crafty creative person, so I can kind of understand not having the social media savvy or desire to deal with it. However, because I have a professional marketing background in my administrative career days, I am all about social media. So that's something that it doesn't bother me. I feel comfortable doing, but I have noticed a lot of my fellow crafty creators out there, they're not. If they have a Twitter, that's saying something for them. So, they're not really comfortable with it. But, this is something that's fun for me to do so that, if any of the information that I pass along is helpful, like with the video content that I make, or like just doing these crazy live streams where, bless his heart, Ben was helping me figure out if he could hear the music or not here, because I was, I've been so trying to figure out how to get the music playing and all that stuff, along with all these other bells and whistles for OBS. But if any of that stuff is helpful to my fellow crafty creators or anybody who thinks that this stuff is pretty neat, that's the purpose of this channel. So I'm happy. I'm happy with whatever comes with that. Oh, thank you so much, Have At It. I appreciate that. He said he'll give me a shout out. Wait a minute. I will give you the shout out on my next live. Oh, thank you. They might think I'm an insane lunatic. I know I do. This lady crafting with Danita. Is that right? Danita does some crazy crafting live streams for hours at the time, and a ton of people come in. Woo, that's a long live stream. I don't know that I would be able to do that for that long. Especially since I tend to talk to myself while I'm crafting, when I'm making my jewelry or I'm doing any of my other projects. I might be seen as a crazy crafty creator then. They send it back with your grade on it. Okay. All right. Well, that's odd, Rebecca, because used to, we had to take, I think it was up to 5 angles, take the photos in 5 different angles to submit the work via the online platform. And then everyone else chimed in with, those photos that they see of your project. And then the instructor would then give you the grade that way. So they've changed it now to mail it in. I guess that's better. I don't know. I guess maybe they were having some problems where people weren't turning in their actual work. which is crazy because if you're there to learn, why would you do that? Danina's awesome. Oh, thank you, have at it. I don't know. She may not like this channel. I'm still a work in progress over here at Crafty Creators. But I'll be happy to have you. And Danina, whoever wants to come and see my crazy shenanigans. Oh, Rebecca, you're so sweet. Rebecca comes all the time, and girl, you've seen all this mess, haven't you? Including the mess behind me. This is my Sparkle by Monica mess, though. So at least I mean, you know, when I'm not over here blabbing at Crafty Creators, I'm making stuff at Sparkle by Monica, so I can get crazy all over the place. I even activated that Monica Dockery channel. That was that very first channel that I began, like way back a million years ago, before I even started making content for YouTube. That was just so I could start watching other people's videos and stuff here. So, I mean, way long time ago. And I think I only uploaded a video, oh my gosh, maybe 4 years ago on that channel. Maybe longer than that. So I think I've decided for that one, I might utilize that as a vlog channel, because I'm finding that my Sparkle by Monica, since I'm posting some Willie, I have a kitten named Willie for have at it, and maybe Ben, who might not be familiar with my cat. I'm a crazy cat lady. I have a new kitten. So I'm finding it Sparkle by Monica, even though I have separated my playlists out. So if you want to see cats, or if you want to see jewelry making, or if you want to see paper crafting, or a candy bouquet, or whatever the project is I'm making, I'm finding that it's kind of getting a little bit muddled over there, even though that I try to separate it out with the different projects and things. So I think for the Monica Dockery, I'll just keep like a vlog type of style over there. So if I have my Willie the Kitten videos, maybe I'll put that over there. And keep Sparkle by Monica just for when I make a crafting project or a tutorial, something like that. I keep getting people asking me to live stream over there. So typically when I do these Wavelength Wednesdays here on Crafty Creators, I'll jump over to Sparkle by Monica and just do a real quick, hey, and that's it. And I've had people over there say, well, hey, I don't make crafts, so I always miss your live streams over there, but why don't you come over here for an hour and do it at Sparkle by Monica? And I just don't, at Sparkle by Monica, I really, if I'm not teaching a project, I feel like, you're just listening to me talk. So I don't see how interesting that could be, especially if I did it every day or every week. But I mean, there's a lot of people doing these live streams and they don't even really talk. They're just letting everybody else do the talking in the chats, and they might chime in there for a little bit. Her live streams are crafting, and she works on her project while live, and also keeps encouraging the participants to connect with each other, like James. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's neat. Yeah, I had someone asking me about doing tutorials here at the Crafty Creators channel, and that's really not what this channel is about. So the tutorials will stay over at Sparkle by Monica. This channel is just to help my crafty creative friends who might need some art marketing tips, or maybe just want to get something off your chest about whatever is going on with your YouTube channel. Or if you have a project and maybe you know that there's an artist or a jewelry maker here, and maybe you want to ask a question that's along that line. So that's cool. This is kind of like a gab session. Or sometimes, like OBS, we will learn it together. I'm going to try to flip on my little paintbrush here and see if you guys can see it. So let me see. Oh, nope, I don't think that worked. There it is. Transition. Can you all see my little paintbrush? I'm so proud of that paintbrush. Now, the only bad thing is when that paintbrush comes on, now you can't see the lower portion of the chat box. So, but really, I don't need to have this chat box unless I have to edit the live stream later, because when you edit those live streams at YouTube, your live chat goes away. So I know Ray Hayden was talking about his OBS, and he left a comment on one of my live streams. And at that time, I actually hadn't even tried OBS yet. And he was saying that if I was doing these live streams in OBS and had the live chat box on the screen, that would be the way that people would still be able to see what was said in the chat. So that's why I'm trying to keep this box up here. But the paintbrush kind of blocks the lower half, so that's kind of a pain. And then I have a different text on here. Let me see if I can change that. There we go. So that worked. Or at least I'm seeing it. I hope that you guys can see it. If not, oh well. There's still a lot of things that I want to try to figure out on this, but it's kind of, I mean, it's, thank you so much, Rebecca. Eventually, if I can get OBS figured out to where I don't feel like I'm blowing up my brain here, I may get like little animations and things, maybe some beads rolling along the bottom there for my Sparkle by Monica channel and try it over there. I do like the thought of OBS because of the clarity of the screen for Twitch, Vimeo, possibly here at YouTube if I do like a live classroom. And I think, Ben, that's what you're talking about that Danina does while she's working for hours on whatever her projects are. So for me, it's not so much about the live chat feature of that as it is a classroom. But now that would be something I would probably do at Vimeo because it's more classroom oriented for artists from what I've seen. Twitch, although the gamers keep saying, crafty people can come over here just like we can. I've tried it. There are a few people over there, but they also have a gaming background. So they have all the little bells and whistles on their screens and stuff. And they have 2 different camera angles, which is another thing that I like. So maybe you have a camera over here with that's what's showing my face, like a small little square. And then the main picture that you see is my bead table over here where the project would be, or if I'm making a card or whatever. So I like that idea and kind of have that going as a classroom type thing. That way, if I have students in my online class and they're in the chat, they can ask me a question live and maybe we can talk about it. And then it's recorded for posterity. That way, whoever wants to bring up the video or the lesson or something, they will have that answer to refer back to. So, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't quite made up my mind yet because this is complicated for me. It's not as simple as just turning on my iPhone and doing the live stream. And I used to think that was very complicated. So, here I busted my iPhone at Myrtle Beach. So I've got to do some repairs. It's actually just the little screen. I got this at Dollar Tree, the little cover. So it's an acrylic cover. It's not the little flimsy plastic. I need to replace that so that I can do my emergency live stream back on my phone if I have to. But at least for now, I have music. I have OBS. I'm not hearing any echoes. I think everything might be good. Oh, thank you so much, Ben. I really appreciate that. I'm going to come back and visit you because I haven't been online since I've been on vacation and everything. But thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your help. Thank you. Have a great day. And happy belated birthday again. Bye. Oh, yes. Please do. I'd love to have you. Again, thank you very much. So with that, it's after 1:30, and usually I only keep this on here for about an hour. And ooh, I like that song. What song is this? Okay, I've got to flip over and see. Let's talk about it. What is this? It's na 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 na, or na 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 na. That's what it is. I like it though. It has a nice beat. So. What I was going to say, though, is I think I'm going to call it a day. Bye, Ben. And I'm so happy to have seen you all. for stopping by. Again, this wasn't really any kind of a topic. And because dear old Ben, he popped in here for me, bless his sweetheart, and helped me figure out my music situation. I feel like I've accomplished something. So I guess it's sort of a topic, right? Now, if I can remember, but I started making notes here so that I can mark down all of my settings, and hopefully I won't have a freak out the next time that we come on here live. So I come over here on Crafty Creators every Wednesday, usually, unless I'm on vacation or have some kind of a glitch, at 12:30 Mountain Time. And if you are interested in stopping by, I will be happy to have you. Bye, have at it. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate that, and it's nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. So come back and check us out. Maybe the next time I'll actually have a topic. But since I came back from vacation and really didn't have time to plan this out, I didn't have really that much to say. But it was nice to talk to everybody, and I'm glad I got to see you guys. So I think that's it, guys. I don't have anything else. Oh, I did want to mention before I head off, I'm going to be posting at Sparkle by Monica for a Crafty collaboration video that I'm going to be working on with Crafty Mommy 85 and Steffi D Creates. We're going to hopefully have something Halloween themed posted up on our channels by September the 15th. And I'll be putting a little kind of a teaser on my Sparkle by Monica channel for that. So hop over to Sparkle by Monica here in maybe a day or two to see that video. And you might want to come over on September 15th and check all of our little channels out, because we're going to have different Halloween themed projects. But that's it. I've got to go check on Willie the kitten. He's downstairs taking his little afternoon nap. And I need to go and shut this thing off before it blows up the system. It just flashed up a box. Do you want to continue the stream? Yes. Wow, that's weird. I've never had that happen. I can't tell if that came from YouTube or if that came from Google Hangouts, but whatever. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for helping me again, Ben and Best Friend in Your Thread, for helping me with the music situation. I really appreciate that. And Rebecca, good luck to you on your jewelry making project. I hope you enjoy that. It's really going to be cool. And send me some pictures too of what you're working on. That'd be cool to see. That's it. I hope y'all have a craftacular day. Bye, y'all.